What's going on, guys? So we're gonna go into this video. We're gonna go over the 5 most frequently asked questions that I get when you start getting into running, how to get better, how to get, start training. So guys, like, comment, subscribe, stay for the end because the 5th one is by far the most important thing you can do. Guys, stay tuned. I'm super excited about this video. Let's get into it. Don't set a huge goal. It's like, oh, I'm gonna go run 20 miles this week, and you haven't ran 20 miles this whole entire year. Let's just start with moving. If that means 2 weeks of you just stretching and doing something, get those movements going. So number 1 is always start moving. If you gotta start walking, you're not big into cardio, you're just lifting in the gym. Start going for a walk for a mile or 2, right? Then get into running. Slowly progress into things so you're not super sore and then you're out of commission for a couple weeks. So that's step number 1, move.
Young nigga, I got old cash, spazzing on they ass. I got Prada on my whole ass. Got my lab one mad, pop a nigga like a damn tag. Shopping on they ass, I just bought a new old Jag. Yeah, it's so
Alright guys, so we decided that we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna just start moving, right? That's step number 1. Step number 2, what do I do when I start running? You gotta find the right pair of shoes, right? So for me, you ever see me out running, working out, I'm always gonna be wearing the Ultra running shoes. I'm part of the Ultra Run crew. So I'm gonna say that, but guys, not even being biased, go to some different websites, try some different shoes out. It took me 5 different shoe companies before I found Ultra and I fell in love with their shoe. So, if you want to go on Ultra, take the little test on the website, figure out what shoe you should be wearing, then go buy a pair of shoes and you're like, yo, I want to be committed to running. That's a huge factor. Get the right pair of shoes. That's step number 2.
Easy, where your clothes at? Talking about my niggas, damn, but y'all tripping too. Is it true? Damn, my nigga, what the hell got into you? Project baby, y'all was getting in the hallway, I was getting.
Man, if you're ever in a bad mood, man, just throw the old school Kodak on, man.
Bet you niggas won't come across the street. Pardon me, I don't talk to you, so don't you talk to me. I ain't dissing on nobody, I'm vibing on the beat. Honestly, I'm just trying to be, I just gotta be trying to get over on anything they telling lies to me. I spent 5 on my pink ring, she love my diamond ring. Anyway, I'm married to the game, she sell her vows to me. I ain't getting on my knees, babe. You buy down to me, you go down.
Alright guys, so we decided that we're gonna start running, then we got the right pair of shoes on. The next biggest thing is finding a routine, right? Whether you go and speak to a coach who has been running marathons before or doing the training that you want to do, or you just start doing some research on your own online. Don't go blindly into just running a ton of miles, getting into training. Do some research, find some people that can guide you, that can lead you in the right direction. If you have any questions, you can DM me. We'll talk about it. We'll try to get you set up with a plan so you can start running, but that's step number 3. Start moving, get the right shoes, find a plan. That's 3.
Uzi in 16.
When Uzi, yeah. It's like, I just remember in the locker room when Uzi came out, right. Money longer.
All of it.
Yeah, it do not matter. Turn to a savage, pocket got fatter, she got me down.
Number 4 on the list, right? Everyone, people ask me, what do I eat? And that's what, a big thing with trying to eat as much when you start running. So my tip number 4 is nutrition. You gotta get your nutrition right. If you're overweight and you're getting into running, you're gonna have to lessen your calories. If you're a skinnier person and you're getting into running, you gotta eat more carbs. You gotta keep your body fueled, especially on long runs, so that you're able to push through, right? So my typical diet, I don't eat many carbs, but today is a Thursday. Today's Thursday, which means on Friday is my long run. I got a 16-mile run tomorrow. So what am I doing today? Carb loading, eating a ton of carbs. I'm treating tomorrow like race day, right? So these little tips and tricks, you can watch some of my videos. Again, guys, DM me, comment. You know, I love to respond. I love answering these questions. What's tip number 4? How do I get started in running? Number 4, nutrition, guys.
Smoking that gas, got all that Zine and shit on the powder. Nowadays I am on my head, I got sadder. Money got longer, speaker got louder, car got faster. Turned to a savage, pocket got fatter, she call me daddy. Smoking that gas, got all that Zine and shit on the powder. Nowadays I am on my head, I got sadder.
All right, guys, so we just went over those 4 steps when you get into running a race or you're going into your next marathon, 5K, just getting off the couch and start moving again. The 5th and final, the most important thing you can do when you do all those other things is sleep, guys. Your sleep is the most important thing. It's the best recovery tool. It allows you to feel great after long and tough training days. If you're not sleeping right, you're gonna feel like shit. And if you start feeling like shit, you're not gonna want to work out. Plain and simple. Focus on your sleep. Stop looking at your phone. You know, put your phone down. Get to bed. DM me for some sleep tips. Guys, those are the 5 tips you want to get started into running. Let's get it.
Faster. Money so on dollar spoiled. Yeah. My little bitch so spoiled. Yeah. I rub her down that oil. Yeah. I got money now, you know it. Yeah. Diamonds on my tip. Yeah. Yo, shit look like fire. Yeah. Chris Brown said these hoes they liar. None of these hoes got no moral. All my niggas cheater. Yeah. My glasses Adidas. Never thought that it'd be days I could kick my feet up. Never thought that she would need me that much if I leave her. It do not matter. Turned to a savage, pocket got fatter. She call me daddy. Smoking that gas, got all that Zine and shit on the powder. Nowadays I am on my head, I got sadder.